Hello there everyone, this is Rackus96 here, and today we are going to be doing a nerf review. Haven't had a video out in a while, so I figured we'd come back with another nerf review. This is covering the episode 7, The Force Awakens, Chewbacca's crossbow blaster thing. I call it a thing because it's kind of a crossbow, but kind of a blaster at the same time. So we'll just go with crossbow. So, in my standard review, we will go from the front or from the back, work our way all the way to the front. Now, when I saw this in the actual box itself, the stock looked a little bigger than it was. This is not a stock. This is kind of just annoying to rest your hand on. I guess you could kind of use one if you're going to take the scope off, but it's very nice. It's a good carry handle. It's just one small thing of plastic. You can actually see how it's molded there. So why they didn't do a full cast there, I don't really know. They kind of just left the back open. But there's a rear sling mount. That's nice. Don't know really why you'd use this blaster, but hey, if you felt like it, they gave you a sling mount. So you can hold it on a sling, keep it across the chest, or however you want to do that. This is a detachable sight. This is the sight that comes with it, which isn't actually a sight, and you can kind of use it as like a binoculars kind of thing. There's nothing inside of it, no plastic or anything. It's just one big clunky piece. Up here you have an N-Strike tactical rail. You can put any sights. That's where the sight that comes with it is. And also, there are no side rails or anything. This is actually attached by these two pins here. It holds 4 extra darts. These are the darts that come with it. They are green, and they actually say Star Wars with the Rebel symbol on it. And on the other side, they say Nerf. But to put that on there, you just clip that on, just like so. There's no snap or anything. You can just pull it right off. So moving on, there's nothing like that on this side, so it does have to go on this side only. And then this down here, I have to take this out of the way. This down here is your trigger. There is a trigger lock. You cannot pull the trigger unless a dart has been loaded, and then you can pull the trigger freely. We made a very nice cutout here to make it very friendly to big fingers, but the handle is very small. They didn't really leave much room there. I understand it. This blaster is not very well thought out in my book. If you are looking for a blaster like this, you are most likely going to collect it. I know I certainly will. This will sit on my shelf, or I'll hang it on my wall. Or, you know what, I'll probably just let it sit on top of the box, because this thing is sweet. So moving on, this is where you load the dart. It is a quote-unquote front loader. To load the blaster, you pull this string here all the way back until you hear the click. Front load your dart, and then just pull your trigger, and it makes a very nice confirming snap when the band snaps back and throws the dart. So once you attach these bow arms, they do not come off, because they are what power your blaster. If you cut this string, the blaster will no longer work, so just an FYI out there. And then there's no barrel attachment or anything, kind of just the end of the muzzle there, with another sling attachment, so you can front sling it all day. So, as I said, to fire this blaster, you will just pull the string back, front load, and pull the trigger. Just that simple. These specific darts, all they are is just a normal elite dart, just with different colors and a clear tip. I'm going to be honest with you, the look of these, they're not put together very well. There is some glue up on the tip, as there is none on the elite dart. This is actually an older elite dart. That one actually kind of fishtailed a little bit. I didn't like the look of that. Try that again. Maybe it was just a dart. Hoping it was just a dart. From what I have seen, this actually has a mixed performance. Not very good at all, because we aren't actually using any... That one was better. Any new style technology. We're not using a clip system or a flywheel system or a real spring system, where we are relying completely on the power of this string. But going on to my positives and negatives, personally, as a collector's item, I love it. It is a little small kind of representation of the actual Chewbacca blaster itself. And then going on to the practicality, no, I wouldn't use it in any kind of Nerf war. It's more of just a sit on the shelf. It's not full size. It has no power whatsoever. It probably shoots like an old school end strike blaster, so you may be looking like 30, 40 feet. If that, with some of these darts, it comes with 5, and with some of them, when you shoot them, they don't go straight. They wobble, and then they just look like a bird that can't fly. Just slowly going down in a ball of fire is basically my representation. But otherwise, this is a very cool prop. Like little collector's item. That's really all it's used for. This ammo clip is a really cool concept. I would have liked if it would to slip on any End Strike tactical rail. That would be awesome, because then, you know, we could take it, throw it on, you know, a strong arm or a Maverick, and or really any front-loading blaster, and you'd have extra darts and not have to worry about hot gluing or screwing or using any kind of glue-ish material as well as bolts to hold extra darts onto a blaster. That would have been really nice if this was a clip, or if that was the End Strike tack rail idea. They did it with the Rebel line. They did it with a few of those, so I don't understand why they couldn't do it here, but for the look, I think that looks pretty cool. Have them saying Star Wars, sit that up on a shelf, that looks pretty awesome, if I don't say so myself. So guys, as I was saying, positives and negatives, that is the positive and the negative. Positive is a prop, or a collector's item. Negatives, pretty much everything else. I like the design, I just expected it to be bigger. I expected this to be the stock, the bow arms to be bigger, maybe not be string powered, but you know, that's what you get for $25. This is what I paid for it at my local Walmart. So I guess that's what you get with the size. You get a nice scope, pretty weird looking scope. This blaster is pretty much a look-alike in the design, but just so everyone who knows, unless you unscrew this stock and these bow arms do not come off unless you are a modder, then by all means you can get these off with a little screwdriver, and then the stock comes out once the rest of the blaster is open. So guys, this has been my review. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to shoot off a couple rounds, just so you can get the idea of the kind of ranges and the mixed performance. I'm going to go actually probably 10 feet back. Hopefully we'll get some good shots. Alrighty guys, so just in those 5 shots, there was one dud. And that guy landed right here, didn't even bounce off the wall. It might have just barely hit it. But so yeah, really, really, really mixed performance. There were 4 good shots there, more than I've had with it. And then one dud, so that's a little unacceptable in my mind. But as a collector's item for $24.95, I believe it was, $25, it's an awesome deal. Pick it up, open up the box, let it sit on the box, or leave it in the box, whatever you guys want to do. But this is a really cool blaster from the new episode 7, and yeah, that's all I have to say about it, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Some awesome content coming out in 2016. Happy New Year, everyone. I know I'm a few hours shy there, but Happy New Year, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.